I got an email from somebody and they were asking me how to make their music sound louder even though they were already at the coveted -14 LUFS. Well, there's two different types of loudness that you really need to pay attention to. One is actual loudness and the sound pressure level, and the other one is perceived loudness and what your brain actually thinks is loud. If this is your first time here, I'm Andrew Barr with Producing in the Box, where I teach you how to make incredible sounding music without analog gear, and I think you're better off without it. So why is -14 LUFS the coveted sound level for absolutely everything? Spotify, Apple Music, and just about anything else you want to release it at. -14 LUFS is what everybody shoots for because it gives a really good baseline, so that way your music sounds as loud as everybody else's. You don't want to give people whiplash when they're listening to your song and then somebody else's song in their same playlist. So if you want to get your music out to multiple streaming platforms, you're going to want to use today's sponsor. This video is sponsored by DistroKid, and what DistroKid does is it releases your music to every streaming platform out there. You can get your music on Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, and everywhere else. When DistroKid reached out and wanted to sponsor one of my videos, it was an absolute no-brainer because I have been using this platform since 2016. I even pulled up the email to prove it to you. I have been a long-time DistroKid user, way before I even ever started this YouTube channel. And with their plan starting at $20 and you can upload as much music as you want, it's absolutely a no-brainer. This is the platform I've been using for over 6 years. And it's the platform I recommend to everybody that asks me how to get their music out there so other people can enjoy it as well. So make sure you use my link down in the description below. It does support this channel, but at absolutely no cost to you. In fact, you get 7% off your first year's membership. So thank you for DistroKid for sponsoring today's video, and now back to the main video. So here I have a mix and I feel like it's sounding pretty loud. Metal mixes are usually louder, metal, hip hop, and other genres like that. And they're also easy to kind of get to that point because they are just loud. I mean, you're playing drums loudly, you're playing the bass loudly, and everything else. But what I do is I add a compressor on the main master bus. So what this does is it controls the signal going through the entirety of the mix and right before it goes into the limiter. And then this plugin is just how I'm getting my audio. That way you guys can hear it. So what I'm doing is I'm compressing the peaks a little bit and I'm bringing up the quiet parts to make it sound significantly louder. And that's what's giving me my perceived loudness. Even though I'm still peaking at the exact same spot here on the limiter, with me compressing down and then bringing that sound back up on the compressor, I'm giving myself a lot more perceived loudness. So I'm going to play this track and then I'm going to bypass the plugin and then bring it back on, and I'll show you exactly what it sounds like. Now notice over here on the master bus or the main 2 bus, we don't have any changes as far as the actual signal goes. I am not making it any louder after it hits that limiter. But because of that compressor, I am giving us a lot more perceived loudness. I love plugins, but there are a few of them that you should probably stop using entirely. If you want to know what I'm talking about, click this video right here. In that video, I show you what plugins that I think you should stop using immediately and how you can get the same result, if not better, by doing it in a different way. So if you want to know more, click here and I'll see you over there. Now, as always, go create.